Are you tired of working for pennies? In this video, learn how to price your services so you can make the most money possible. You'll learn a number of tips and techniques so that you can maximize profit in your business whilst doing incredible things and giving incredible value to your clients. Hi there, my name is Annette Ferguson and I am CEO of Annette Co, a UK-based accounting firm. I am a chartered accountant and certified Profit First professional. And today I'm speaking about ways to maximize profitability in your business. First off, and maybe this is one of the most important mindset tips for you as a business owner, and that is to know your worth and not be afraid to ask for more money. As a business owner, it is so important to be aware of your worth and to price your services accordingly. Too often, business owners undervalue their services and end up leaving a lot of money on the table. If you are providing a valuable service, don't be afraid to charge for that. And of course, in order to maximize profit, you need to review that from time to time as well, and review the value you are providing for your clients. But don't be afraid to ask for more money if your services are worth it. Your clients will be happy to pay if they are getting good value for money. So make sure you price yourself properly. 2. Research what other services in your industry are charging. As a business owner, it's important to be aware of what your competition is charging for similar services. However, I don't want you to base your pricing solely on what your competition charge, because after all, your competition might be loss-making. They may be quickly going out of business, and you marking your prices the same as them might just have you ending up with the same fate as them too. But this information can be helpful to help you price and maximize your own profitability, particularly if the price you are thinking about is significantly less than your competition. There may then be scope for you to increase your prices while still remaining competitive and profitable. And of course, you do need to make sure you account for your own costs when you are looking at that pricing. But reviewing what your competition charges can help you set a fair and healthy price for your business. Number 3, make sure that you factor in all your costs when you are looking at your pricing. So many times we see business owners not factor in every single cost associated with the delivery of their product, program, service, or offering. If you are spending time delivering to your clients and customers, your time needs to be factored into that cost. If your virtual assistant is spending time on delivery or answering emails for people, that time needs to be factored into the cost. And if you are using services like Stripe or PayPal, then those costs for that service need to be factored into your costs. Once you have looked at all the costs actually associated with the delivery of your product, program, service, or offering, you need to understand that that number, that balance you are left with, that has to contribute to the overheads and taxes of your business. So make sure that you keep these factors in mind when you are working out your pricing. Number 4. Do not undersell yourself. If you do, you'll end up working for very little profit. Starting a business can be daunting. Not only do you have to worry about the marketing and the sales and the delivery, you do need to make sure that you understand the pricing and the finances in your business. Many businesses fail because they underprice their services. This leaves very little room for profit and in many cases can see the demise of a business. It also means that the business owner typically ends up working for very little or no pay, which is typically not the reason that anyone goes into business. Furthermore, underpricing can also damage you reputationally. People can look at your pricing and think, well,
if they're that cheap, they can't be that good, can they?
So make sure you are not falling foul of underselling yourself when it comes to your pricing. And if you are getting value from this video, please do make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to this channel. And number 5, be willing to negotiate with clients, but don't budge on your price if you think it's fair. You should always try to maximize your price for profitability. Remember that you're in business to make money, not just to scrimp by or barely break even. Yet, in reality, that is what the vast majority of small business owners achieve. But remember, if you're not making a decent profit, you're not going to be in business for very long. So if you think your price is fair, stand firm. Don't budge. The client may not like it, but ultimately that is their problem, not yours. They then ultimately have the option to pay your price or go elsewhere. It's up to them, but ultimately do not let them lowball you. If you do that, you completely erode your profit margin anyway, and it means you end up working for nothing. So there's really no point in you accepting that client. It means that you end up basically working for them for free, or in some cases at a loss. You do not need clients at any cost. That is the type of behavior that puts people out of business. And number 6, offer discounts to regular customers or those that purchase multiple services at once. Now, offering discounts to encourage people to purchase from you that would not otherwise can be a good idea, but please try not to offer discounts to people who would be more than willing to pay the full price for your product, program, service, or offering, because in that situation, all you do is erode your profitability. You need to make sure that you carefully consider whether discounts are suitable for your business, and if so, in which circumstances. Using discounts as a broad brush is rarely the right option strategically. Number 7, stay up to date on changes in your industry that could impact your pricing. This can be especially true for service-based industries. Make sure you understand if there are new regulations or technologies that are coming in or that exist that can impact your bottom line. Perhaps there is new regulation or compliance that you need to be aware of and that you need to implement, which in turn might change the costings of your business and therefore need to be evaluated when you're looking at pricing. Also, understanding the trends that are happening in your industry can be important because the buying trends may have changed and that may very well impact your forward-looking revenue projections. Number 8, record your time. This is something that many people find boring and think it might be pointless when they first hear about it. But recording how much time you take to deliver each service and or on each client can be an important part of your pricing calculation because you need to factor your rate into pricing, particularly if at some point you want to step away from client delivery and hire someone to fulfill that role. You'll need to make sure that you're pricing appropriately so that you can afford to do that. By keeping a record of how much time each thing takes, you can then accurately feed that into your pricing calculations to ensure your pricing is at the right level. And number 9, charge for extra services you provide and do not allow scope creep. When providing a service, it is so important to be clear on what is included and what is not included. If you don't do that, you can end up giving away way too much for the amount that somebody pays you. That ultimately means that you have less time and you can't afford to take on other customers or clients as well. Making sure that you are really clear on what you deliver and that you don't end up with clients getting lots of stuff for free is really important to protect your time and your profit margins. Scope creep happens when a client asks for additional services that they have not already paid for and you basically agree to do it without charging them additional fees for that. Make sure that you do charge additional fees when people ask for additional things from you. Of course, when it comes to pricing your services, there are lots of factors to consider. Make sure you take some time to understand those and implement them when you are pricing in your business. And if I can help you or you have any questions, do drop me an email to yt@annetteandco.co.uk. If you enjoyed this video, make sure that you like and subscribe. Also turn on the bell so that you know next time I upload a video about all things business money.